My parents skipped my wedding because I married before my perfect sister. Now their perfect family image is finally crumbling. The engagement should have been a celebration. Instead, my mother stared at my ring like I'd handed her a death certificate. Are you sure you want to rush into this? She asked, her voice tight. Maybe you should work on yourself first. Get in shape before the wedding. My father said nothing. He just looked at his phone. 4 years with my fiancé, and this was their reaction. Meanwhile, my sister Mullen, tall, stunning, senior executive at 30, had a framed headshot above their fireplace from her first modeling gig. When she got that job, they threw a party and invited the entire family. When I got my computer science degree, they said, "Well done," and went back to planning Mullen's next photo shoot. I should have seen it coming. During the engagement party, my future husband pulled me aside. "Your parents have been on the phone with your sister for an hour. She's crying. I heard them say something about this wasn't the plan, and we never expected Rebecca to get married first." My chest went cold, but I pushed it down. Maybe I'd misunderstood. Wedding planning confirmed I hadn't. My mother already had Pinterest boards for Mullen's wedding. Mullen, who wasn't even engaged. When I asked for help choosing my dress, she glanced at it and said, "Practical, suitable for your figure." My future mother-in-law ended up planning everything with me. She treated me like the daughter she never had. I sent both electronic and paper invitations to my parents. The digital ones had red receipts. I know they received them, but they never RSVP'd. I called, texted, emailed. "We're very busy. Need to check our schedules." The wedding day was beautiful. Garden ceremony, afternoon reception, everything I'd dreamed of, except for the 2 empty seats in the front row that felt like open wounds. I couldn't do the father-daughter dance. There was no father. After the honeymoon, I finally reached them by phone. "We're deeply hurt you never sent us a formal invitation," my mother said, her voice dripping with manufactured pain. "How could you exclude us from such an important occasion?" I pulled up our records right there on the call. Delivery confirmations, read receipts, both invitations sent, both received. I didn't confront the lie. I just said sorry and hung up. My husband had been keeping a list. Remember how they looked shocked instead of happy when you got engaged? How they kept making excuses not to help plan? They couldn't handle you marrying first. The truth settled over me like ice water. 6 months later, Mullen got engaged after dating someone for a year. My parents exploded with excitement, bragging about booking upscale venues and designer gowns in family group chats I wasn't part of. Then family members started asking me why my parents hadn't attended my wedding. They couldn't bear it when I married before their favorite daughter. I said, just the facts, no embellishment. The questions turned into conversations. My aunt mentioned my mother had pulled similar stunts at other family weddings to keep Mullen in the spotlight. My cousin remembered the time my mother canceled my high school graduation dinner because Mullen had a modeling callback. One by one, family members refused to attend Mullen's wedding events. My parents called, furious. "You're spreading lies because you're jealous." "I'm only telling people what happened," I said. "You're trying to ruin her wedding." For the first time in my life, I didn't apologize, didn't shrink. "You ruined my wedding first. I'm just letting people know the truth. If the truth makes you look bad, maybe that's something you should think about." My mother's voice cracked. "We never thought you'd stoop so low. We always knew you were insecure about Mullen's success, but trying to destroy her special day. You didn't come to my wedding. You gaslit me about the invitations. You spent 30 years making me feel like I'd never be enough. I'm done pretending that didn't happen." Silence. "Maybe," my father said coldly. "It's time we stop pretending we're bad parents since you've already decided we are." "You're not pretending," I said. "That's the point." I hung up. The venue they'd secured through family connections suddenly had scheduling conflicts. The luxury dress boutique was fully booked. Relatives who were supposed to have major roles backed out. Their perfect family facade, the one they'd built on favoritism and manipulation, was crumbling, and I didn't have to do anything but tell the truth.